Hi, I'm Cal.
And I'm Matt, and we're from Oviss Group.
Today we're going to talk to you a little bit about our property journey.
We both started on our journey by purchasing houses and we're renovating them while we're working full-time jobs. From there, we kind of grew a bit of a passion between us and we really saw it as like a journey that we wanted to go on and build a business together. So Cal, what do you think our mission and our purpose is with Oviss Group?
The mission part, I think, is twofold. We both have our personal mission that we want to give our families, things that we didn't have growing up. Well, there's probably three parts, to be honest, because there's the education mission, which we're trying to educate people in how to get into the property market, how to buy their first house, how to put an offer in, how to understand a mortgage, all those sorts of things that come with purchasing a property. And then the next mission, I think, is trying to build a luxury development company, high-end, and be one of the biggest in Victoria, and changing the streetscape and the landscape of communities and giving people a really good place to live. So Matt, what's your role at Oviss Group?
Yeah, so my role is the front end. I look for the sites, I usually do all the negotiating with the agents, do all the feasibilities, work all the numbers out, and then do all the design, work with the architects, the interior designers. And then from there I pass it on to Cal.
Yeah, so I possess the building licence, so I handle a lot of the on-site operations, a lot of the project management side of things, running the site, day-to-day operations and things like that. I also run a lot of the strategic meetings and things like that we have, run the minutes and the joint effort, that sort of stuff as well.
So Cal, what do you think sets us apart from other developers?
So I think that we bring a bit of a fresh view into what developing is. Being quite young for developers, I think we can get a bit of a different spin on things and the focus on sustainability and quality. A lot of developers have got a little bit of a bad rap because they're just trying to cram as much as they can onto a site, quite low quality builds and things like that. What we bring to, and why we are different, is we bring those fresh set of eyes onto things and a different way of doing things and thinking about things. And also being such a lean operation with Matt and I, types of properties that we're going for, and our basic strategy of getting in and out of developments in 12 months is quite niche as well. Most developments are taking, 24 months or more. So I think that's what we bring to the table and why we're different. How do you think that we've handled setbacks and things like that in the past?
Yeah, I think the way we've handled setbacks is you just keep pushing through. At the end of the day in business, there's always going to be setbacks, there's going to be highs and lows and ups and downs, and there's no point getting caught up in the small stuff, and you just keep pushing through and you look to the next win and the next thing that you can do and how you can improve and how things can get better.
How do we celebrate milestones and things like that?
Yeah, so whenever we have a milestone coming up or a bit of a win with the company, we always go out for a dinner, usually with our partners. It's just really good to celebrate those victories and reflect on how far we've come.
So Matt, how do we stay innovative in this industry?
I think the key thing in that is always speaking to industry experts, such as real estate agents, other developers, builders. They're the sort of people that have seen, the innovation in the industry on other projects. So it's always good to get their knowledge and bounce our ideas off them, and we can kind of go from there and see what works best. So Cal, how do you think Oviss Group has changed our lives?
I think that it's given me a stronger sense of purpose and a why. The reason why I get up every day and things like that as well. Probably the same for you as well, Matt. Working towards something that's really, really big can be really motivating to get you out of bed every day. So I think that a sense of purpose is probably what's brought me the most.
How do you think we measure success at Oviss Group?
Matt and I meet once a month. We actually have 5 to 10 year goals. We have 1 year goal, 2 year goal, 3 year goals. So, and look, we don't always hit them and they do change, but I think that something that we do if we don't hit a goal, we leave it there unchecked. So it's something that we can reflect on. And I think over time, when you start to look back on those goals that we have ticked off, that's a good way to measure success and how far we've come. How have we adapted in the changing real estate market?
So the real estate market is always changing. You have lows and you have highs. One of the main things is just knowing the numbers around what you can purchase and what you can sell for in the end. For us, we usually turn over our sites within 12 months, so we are usually buying and selling in very similar markets. Other developers that are doing, say, multi-unit sites or townhouses, things like that, they can be in it for 24 months, so they kind of ride the flow of the market a little bit more. Because of the turnover so quick, we can usually focus on and work out our numbers from the start and what we think we should be selling them for.